Hello, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in. This is Freya, the Mount Washington medium, and this is your tarot scope for the week of January 8th through the 14th. And if you're new here to the channel, welcome. And the first thing that we do is look at the major astrology. So these are just the major transits that are occurring in the week that can have an impact on any sign. If you tuned into last week's Taroscope, you saw a lot of energy, a lot of new things coming in with a great deal of transits occurring. And that does continue here through our second week of 2023. So on January 8th, Mercury in Capricorn trine Uranus in Taurus. So this can bring a new career or financial opportunities our way. We could get some type of unexpected, exciting news. And this brings an overall energy of encouraging us to be open-minded, to be open to new possibilities, because the universe can just come in and surprise and delight us on January 8th. On January 9th, Venus in Aquarius trine Mars in Gemini. This transit gives us a major boost to confidence, charm, and quick wit. So Gemini, you're running on all cylinders when it comes to communication on the 9th. This is also another energy where doors could seemingly magically open up for us on this day. This is also a collective energy that helps us focus on our dreams, brings us into the energy of going after our dreams, going after those big goals. So again, on the 9th, we have this energy where the universe could just come in and surprise us. On January 12th, Mars goes direct in Gemini. So this is bringing the energy of the holiday season officially coming to a close, getting back to our day-to-day, getting back to our normal routines. And this could be a day where we say, okay, I'm going to officially start those New Year's resolutions today. This is also a great energy, great transit, bringing energy around problem solving. And we also see with this transit the collective energy gaining momentum. So people, places, things, the environment around us, we see that begin to pick up in pace. On the 12th, Juno enters Aries. Now this is the asteroid of relationships. So with this transit in Aries, we also have a bit of an assertive, domineering energy that's coming with this. So whether consciously or unconsciously, we could be in an energy of trying to dominate a partner or a relationship. This transit brings a lot of heat with it, fiery heat, fiery passion, but it comes with the warning tag. It's like, yes, we've got the heat, we've got the passion, but don't let that fire get so hot that we end up burning bridges. On January 13th, the Sun in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. Okay, major collective boost in intuition on the 13th. We're really called to trust your vibes, trust your instincts, trust your gut on this day, particularly if there are business or financial decisions to be made. This is also going to give us a major boost, supercharging any manifestation practices or techniques that you may be doing. On January 14th, Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. Okay, this is a bit of a nervous transit here. So we may find ourselves worrying a little bit more on the 14th. Our anxiety could be a bit higher. Not a great day for romance. This is a day where we could find ourselves easily falling into bickering, easily falling into arguments. And these are the type of arguments, Gemini, where no one wins. No one wins these arguments. So grounding, centering, super important on the 14th, excuse me. Do you want to know what spirit or the universe wants you to hear most right now? If you've not already done so, you can get that message, your angel message or spirit guidance. It's available here immediately for you, if I can get it in the frame. It's linked below, so you can visit that link, or you can visit us at www.mtwashingtonmedium.com. So that's www.mountwashingtonmedium.com. You can get your specific message around a question or a specific sector in your life, like career, finance, love, or relationships, and hear what Spirit, the universe, wants you to know right in this moment about that area of life or about that question or situation. So that is linked below and immediately available for you. For your tarot scope, we're using the Rider-Waite deck, and the first card that we pull is going to be your major energy. I don't always take popped cards. I sometimes do, I sometimes don't. If you care at all why, you can drop me a line in the comments and I'll explain it in another video, but I don't always take them. Okay, so Gemini, your major energy, the major vibration you are bringing to this week. Okay, King of Swords. So you're in your element this week, feeling like yourself, feeling good in your skin. This is being in a high intellectual energy, but specifically with a focus on problem solving as it relates to the future. So looking at your future, looking at the path ahead and problem solving, or laying out that strategy, laying out the tactics, really drilling down into how am I going to get from point A to Z with this goal or with this situation. So Gemini, this isn't being devoid of emotion, but it would be making decisions based on the intellect, the practical, the sensible, not so much an emotion. So we're in that air energy, highly intellectual this week, and really focused on that mental energy, and perhaps even controlling your mental energy, controlling negative thought patterns, trying to find new perspectives, pushing out old belief systems that don't serve anymore. So high degree of mental energy for Gemini this week. All right, the next card we pull is going to be the major energy coming in this week for you or around you that could challenge this highly intellectual energy that you are in. All right, Three of Wands, waiting. So I just get a feeling here, Gemini, that for some of you, it's like we're tired of waiting. We've put in the work, or we've put in a lot of effort, and we're really wanting to see some type of results for all the work and the effort and the energy that we put into a specific situation, project, goal, or relationship even. Giving, and yet we're still waiting. So this card is coming in as challenge energy, because in your planning, in your focus, in this highly mentally focused week for you, Gemini. This could lead to frustration. This could lead to even abandoning certain things that you were once very passionate about, simply for being tired of waiting. But if we look at this card, right, if we look at this card, the ships, do you see the ships? They're out there, they're in the harbor. So this person depicted in this card has been waiting for a long time, and there is a bit more waiting to do, but not much. The ships are in the harbor, they're close. So this is waiting for your ships to come in, and they're nearly there. So this would not be the time to abandon certain pursuits, and I always say do what feels good, what feels right to you. But this is an energy that could really bring you into conflict with impatience, Gemini. When you're nearly there is what this feels like. Let's see what else comes out for you. We are going to dig in a little deeper and expand on these overarching energies. My goodness, I'm dropping cards all over the place. Okay, working very hard, very diligently, high attention to detail. You could be working in solitude. This is not teamwork. This is not a team effort. For many of you, this is an individual goal that requires your individual effort to make it a success. Or you may be the leader of something and feeling like, man, if I want it done right, I need to do it myself. Okay, so that's for some of you. But this is a heavy emphasis on work in terms of how we gain our stability here in the 3D, and working very hard, working very diligently. Look at this man. Do you see that building in the background? Do you see how far away he is? There isn't anybody even remotely close to this person. No one is going to disturb him. He positioned himself there to focus, to work. Okay, let's see what else. Strength. All right, so you could be seeing repeated 8s, Gemini. If you are, that is a strong indication that there is something here in this reading for you. It may not be today. Come back and watch again when you start to see those 8s. Something will hit your ear a bit differently. As your energy progresses, the energy around the messages will change. There's benefit to doing that. I also have an absolutely free cheat sheet where I give the numerology and the angel messages for all of the different numbers. I'll link that in the description box. You can get that. It's completely free, immediately available to you, and you can get some additional insight specifically into 8s. But what's important here is the major coming out with the minor. So every 8 in the deck relates back to the strength card, the major arcana 8. So when they come out, they are directly connected and they emphasize one another. So there is a strong focus on work and gaining inner strength, gaining inner stability when it comes to work. So work may have had you feeling off balance, out of sorts, uncertain. So this is a week where we regain our strength, composure even, when it comes to work and stability here in the 3D. Whatever that is for you. This could be something specific to a creative project or a side hustle, something like that, because we're working in solitude here. But we gain a great deal of strength through our productivity this week. It helps us with our inner strength, and therefore our inner strength comes back and helps us with our work. And it's a beautiful cycle that continues. So I feel like we may be a bit impatient, or we may start to have some worries around waiting, but that doesn't discourage you from, nose to the grindstone working this week, Gemini. Okay, let's see what else. It's like no one can break your focus this week. You're mentally in the zone. You're in your element, and you've just got such strength around getting that stability when it comes to work. Oh, and happiness. Happiness, joy. This is the kind of happiness that we want to share with others. If we look at this card, the person depicted here is an innkeeper, and the cups laid out in the back are laid out for guests. So this is expecting company, expecting time spent with loved ones, friends, family, colleagues, even social gatherings, sharing in the joy, sharing in the happiness. So I feel like your week, at least at a minimum, it ends on a high note, because we have this energy of happiness, taking a load off, blowing off some steam with friends, family, social gatherings. So we work really, really hard, and we see some type of progress made that lets you let up a little bit and have some fun this week. So efforts paying off, it would seem, this week. And yes, we might still be waiting, Gemini, but it's like waiting for your ship to come in, and that ship is so close. But yet there is still a bit more time to wait. There's still a little bit more work to do here, and you're doing it this week, and it's rewarded in some way this week. You, at a minimum, feel really good about the work that you do this week, and celebrate that in happiness, and even sharing that happiness with others in some kind of social gathering. So you're really in that air energy front and center this week, and putting it to proper use here. You're just working very, very hard in a tangible way here. I hope you found this helpful, Gemini. Hear what Spirit, the universe, wants you to know right now with your angel message, spirit guidance, link below. Check that out. You can get your free cheat sheet for these repeating number patterns. We'll link that below. And I hope you found this helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you.